Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be part 367 of Tap Titans 2. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently on the videos, on the live streams. I just appreciate all of it. Thank you guys so much. Even just commenting tips or how your tournament went, all that stuff really does mean a lot, and I try to respond to every comment. I know right now I'm kind of slacking in terms of responding to all the comments, but I plan on getting back onto it and responding to all your guys' comments. I see all of them, but sometimes I don't have time to reply to them, but thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Today is going to be the tournament day, and as you guys know, this is going to be an absolute killer of a tournament. We have so much built up potential. We have a mythic set to finish. We have 4 Titan chests to go and open up. We finished our raid. There's just so much to go and do in this tournament. I am so pumped. So the time of recording of this is Sunday, so we have a couple hours left in the join window. I believe just under 4 hours now in the join window. We're going to be joining now, and I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow. So when you guys are seeing this, the day you guys are seeing this, probably within the next 2 hours or so, I'll be going and doing a solo raid stream. I'm going to be doing solo raids, and I'm going to hopefully be doing a heavenly strike build and trying to push in the tournament if necessary. But I mean, if we get a small tournament or we don't really need to push, there's no point in switching builds. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's go and talk about the raid rewards first while we're, approaching our max stage here. I know we're really far away. I had to transfer from my phone. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of stages because of it, but I don't really mind joining a little bit low on my max stage. That's okay. But take a look at the raids though. This was a farm raid. We did a tier 3 zone 46 farm raid, getting us 815 XP, 3,960 raid dust, 184 cards. I'm crossing my fingers for some totem cards, because we may, if we get enough cards here, or if we get a totem, we should actually be able to go and do another totem level up, which I'm just so pumped about. 18 scrolls as well. So we're gonna go ahead and collect this stuff again, crossing my fingers. All garbage, gas, cosmic, inspiring force, and so far purifying blast though. You know what, I'll take purifying blast. We're probably getting close to another level up on that as well. I think we're a little further away because we just recently did one, but we'll go ahead and take a look. If we go to raid cards here, deck 3, so we're about halfway on purifying blast and totem. Like I said, we're missing 20 cards. We're getting so close. So hopefully when we go ahead and do the solo raids tomorrow, hopefully we get 20 totem cards. That is quite a bit, but hopefully we can get close to that, or even another 10, or maybe right now we have totem in the shop. Okay, so we're gonna go take a look at the dust shop, crossing my fingers once again. And wow, garbage again. Not a single card that I'm gonna go and upgrade here. Wow, that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the shop here. We do have our daily chest minutes going up. The wooden chest here, we're gonna go and open up. We do have 17,121 diamonds, like I said, to go and blow on 4 more Titan chests. I'm so pumped, but we haven't joined the tournament yet. We can't go ahead and spend them just quite yet. But if we go ahead and take a look here, I am going to join the tournament right now. This is the hero weapon one, so we are doing I guess tournament bonus is going to be all probability chance. So we're getting 1.2 times all probabilities, which is pretty good, and at least it helps everyone out. Whereas sometimes they'll get I mean, I don't know how much they don't really play a factor in how well you're going to do in a tournament, but I mean, the ones where you get, Chesterton gold or boss gold, stuff like that, it heavily leans to one, one build type, whereas this helps everyone. This could be Porter spawn chance, right? So this is great. 1,200 diamonds, 300 tournament points, 18 weapon upgrades, 14 fortunate weapon upgrades, and 300 firestones. As you guys know, I have a goal to try to get as close to 3,000 firestones as I can by the end of this tournament. So by the time we collect these tournament rewards, I plan on getting, 33,000 firestones, which I think is going to be fairly easy to do, especially if we do decently well in this tournament. It really shouldn't be an issue. We are basically at 2k right now, and like I said, we're getting 600 more just from Titan chests alone, so I don't think it's going to be that difficult to go and get. But we always got to set goals, and 3,000 would be awesome, because then we can finally see our percentage in the event. And right now, the event is fairly new. We're only we're 18 days remaining. I believe it started with 24, maybe 23, so we're a little ways in, maybe 6 days. Yeah, actually, I think we're probably 4 or 5 days into it, so we're not doing too bad whatsoever, considering we're about to hit 3,000 firestones here very soon. We're at 2,005 firestones at the moment, which is absolutely perfect. But let's go and take a look at this tournament, because I joined at a extremely bad time. I lost 3 hours and 15 minutes. That really sucks. Okay, I was hoping, crossing my fingers to get a full 24 hours here. But we're 7th right now. Everyone else has got to the max stage in the net, you know. Oh no, not quite got to their max stage, I guess. No. So there's only a couple people that have got to their max stage. This guy hasn't even. Wow, there's not a single person that has actually got to their max stage. Surprising. But as you guys can see, these guys' max stage are way above mine. This guy is already 200 stages above my max stage, which is really brutal, to be honest with you. It sucks when you join, you know, a tournament like this and they're already so far ahead of you in terms of, you know, max stage. Because I mean, yes, you know, they try to make it as balanced as possible and stuff like that, but really, I mean, I have to push an additional 200 stages plus whatever, you know, let's say he pushes 300 to win it. Well, I need to push 500 now because I need to go and do his 300 that he pushed plus the 200 that he started with extra. So it's so much more if you're starting with a lesser max stage or a less max stage than them. And everyone here has a higher max stage than me by like 200 stages. Look at this. Everyone, that guy's a little bit less, but all these guys are, and that guy's even at 91,000. I'm 300 stages away from that. Like, this is kind of ridiculous, but I guess it is what it is. We just got to suck it up and deal with it. Take a look at the pet quest here. We can go and dispatch a couple here. We can go and send off Hammy with Bubbles. We can go and re-roll the rest of them, I think. I guess it's a 4. We can go and send him off with Nova. And then we can go and re-roll these two, getting me Demos. And we can go and send him off with Phobos. And we'll re-roll here because it's only a 3-star. Re-roll again. Re-roll one last time. There, 4-star. There we go. Sending him off with Jaws. Let's go ahead and send Jaws out for 1 as well. There we go. If we take a look at the daily achievements. Oh, wait. We already collected. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make a video today. I thought I was going to make it as soon as the day resets. We already collected our daily achievements and stuff like that. We have a ton of Firestones at the moment, which is awesome. We collected all of our daily achievements and stuff like that, which was the plan. But I did want to go ahead and talk about something here. So I want to talk mainly about the skill tree. So I am going to be switching to a Heavenly Strike build tomorrow. By the looks of it, you know, we are going to have to do some pushing, which is good and bad, I guess, at the same time. I'm excited to try Heavenly Strike build. I've heard a lot of good things recently about them. You know, every time in my Twitch stream, a lot of times I'll ask people what builds they're using, stuff like that. And a lot of people recently have been saying Heavenly Strike, and people have been saying as well that because of the new multicast feature, Heavenly Strike build is still so good. It got, you know, it benefits so much from this multicast. So it, you know, Warcry, or sorry, Clanship and Heavenly Strike are like the 2 best builds in the game now, and Shadow Clone is kind of fallen behind, to be honest with you. As AFK as it is and as nice that it is to have, you know, I feel like we're falling down in terms of, you know, pushing potential and stuff like that. And, you know, obviously, you know, Shadow Clone's a lot more AFK and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to compare the two. Like the Heavenly Strike build, I mean, you're clicking it every 4 seconds, you're clicking Heavenly Strike, but with this, you know, I'm not even touching it for a couple minutes at a time. The most thing, like literally every minute I have to click, I guess, to go and get my fairies. But if I don't need the money, or if I pop a Make It Rain or something like that, I am good to go. And, you know, now with the new Make It Rain perk, you know, Shadow Clone is even more AFK than it ever was, which is just phenomenal. But again, we're kind of falling behind in terms of pushing potential. So I'm excited to go and try this Heavenly Strike build. I'm excited to see where it takes us, and who knows, maybe I'll even stick with the Heavenly Strike build if it's that good. You know, if I'm really enjoying it, if it, you know, the pushing potential is great, the run times are good. Because basically, if you guys didn't know, and I didn't know this for the longest time either, Heavenly Strike build is kind of like a, I don't want to say it's a version of a Shadow Clone build, because it's not really, but until you're within 1,000 stages of your max stage, you are using a Shadow Clone slash, and you're treating it as like a Shadow Clone build. And then as soon as you get within 1,000 stages, then you throw on your Shadow Clone, or sorry, your Heavenly Strike aura here. Is this is the slash? So you're Heavenly Strike slash, and then you go ahead and, you know, start activating Heavenly Strike, and you will, you know, push past your max stage or get to your max stage. But until you get within 1,000 stages, you're basically a Shadow Clone build. So really looking forward to it. I want to see the pushing potential. Like I said, I want to see if this is something that maybe I should stick with now that the new multicast feature is out. And it benefits all builds, but I mean, we don't have a, you know, multicast feature for the Shadow Clone, right? We don't have any Shadow Clone multicast feature. So really, I think if they added that, it would be phenomenal. It'd be amazing. It may be too good, because maybe it would bring, you know, the Shadow Clone build up to where the Heavenly Strike and Clanship is, which is not something I want. You know, it definitely makes sense that the Heavenly Strike build should be more powerful. The Heavenly Strike build and Clanship build should be a lot more powerful than a Shadow Clone build, because the amount of time you're putting into it, you know what I mean? You shouldn't, you shouldn't be able to sit here and not click or do anything with a Shadow Clone build for like 3 minutes while someone's using a Heavenly Strike build and struggling or, you know, pushing the same amount as you, but having to click every 4 seconds. You know, it should be based on how often you're clicking or how often you're paying attention. You know, the more AFK it is, really the longer it should take and the less pushing potential you should have. So I feel like adding a multicast for Shadow Clone would be great, and I would love it, but I think it may also, unless they did it perfectly right, it may be a little difficult to go ahead and get that perfect to make it really, really balanced. Because like I said, I think it's great that the Clanship and Shadow Clone build, or Clanship and Heavily Strike build are benefiting from it. The multicast, because I know a lot of people used to use Heavenly Strike, but I feel like this just made it even more incentivizing. You know, and now I even want to go and use a Heavenly Strike build. Like I said, I've been a Shadow Clone build since 60,000 max stage. So for the last 30,000 max stage, I've been a Shadow Clone build, and I love it. But if I can get way more stages, if it's way better than a, you know, the Heavenly Strike build's way better than a Shadow Clone, maybe it's something to look into. But I never really thought about it before. I never really wanted to. I always knew Heavenly Strike was better, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know if it's really worth it, but now I'm excited to try it out for myself and see if it really is worth it and see what we can go ahead and do. Because if we can go ahead and do some epic pushing, a lot of pushing, maybe we will go ahead and stick with it. So let me know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and stick with the Heavenly Strike build? I don't have a ton of time to play. That's why I really like the Shadow Clone build. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.